In the latest episode of the Traitors, we come to that point where there's one traitor left standing, and they basically have to give an ultimatum to a faithful to say, you gotta join me or you die. There has never in the faithful of there's never in the history of the Traitors been a faithful who accepted death instead of recruitment. I think it's very much a guaranteed yes. But how the recruited faithful moves after basically being recruited at gunpoint behaves is always an interesting thing to witness. And most of the time, does it end well? No, I feel like it never does. I don't think a traitor that has been recruited as an ultimatum traitor has ever won the money. But I haven't watched all the franchises, but let me know if a recruited at basically gunpoint traitor that was recruited has won the money. Let me know if that's happened in any of the franchises. But anywho, Mina, obviously she's the last traitor standing, obviously, has to make a decision, and she's deciding that she is going to recruit another female traitor. And she says it's basically because she can't trust these men, honey, because she just feels like these men are going to throw her under the bus and she has to stick to the sisterhood. And yeah, I would agree. The only time I think I would recruit a man with me is if it was my secret relative, because at least then if they throw me under the bus and get the money, I'm getting a cut. But then again, you never know with some family members. But yeah, personally, I think it's a smart choice. But then again, you never really can trust anyone in this game, honey, because sometimes you'll be saying girlhood, and they'd be throwing you under the bus just the same as these men do. So, but personally, if I had to make a bet, I would choose the sisterhood. So her options were Frankie, Charlotte, and Lisa. Personally, I think the older woman would have been a good option, but then again, I think maybe that would be a bit obvious, because with Linda being a traitor, I think people would point back to Lisa, to be honest, and think, who was she close with? Lisa, was she acting at the round table, acting like an innocent old lady when really there were the old ladies killing together? So maybe I think that's why Mina went younger, but I think I would have gone with Frankie just because she is a reputable person in the show, and somebody who I think wouldn't throw me under the bus. She ended up going with Charlotte, which I think could be a good option, but I also wouldn't put it past Charlotte to throw her under the bus. In terms of the younger girls, who really is there? There's Leanne. I don't think that would have worked, just because I think Mina suspected that there's heat on Leanne, and Leanne would probably throw her under the bus if it came down to it. So there's Charlotte. Who else is a young girl? Anna definitely would throw Mina under the bus. She's already named her, and it wouldn't have been smart for Anna to switch up and be like, oh, actually, I don't think Mina is a traitor now. People would just be looking at both of them funny. So I guess in terms of going younger, Charlotte was the only option. Personally, like I said, I don't think Charlotte would not throw Mina under the bus. I believe she hasn't named Mina, but would Mina be on her list of suspicions? Probably. I think Mina's on everybody's list now. I think Charlotte may play along in the beginning, but I think maybe when it gets down to actually having the money, that's when she will probably try and throw Mina under the bus. I think it's a matter of when. I don't think that Charlotte will be like, oh my god, yes, let's make it to the end and split the money equally. I think Mina would be down for that. Charlotte, I don't think so. I think Charlotte eventually would make a play to throw Mina under the bus, and it's just going to be up to Mina to throw her under the bus first, or get her out before she can do it. So yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. I think if she was to go for a boy, who should she choose? No, I don't. I think there's too much. Maybe Jake. No, I don't think she could try. I don't think she should she would be able to trust the boys in this show. Personally, I think they all would throw her under the bus, and she knows it. But I've got to hear from you guys. If you were Mina and you had to do an ultimatum recruit where you basically are guaranteed a recruit, who would you choose and why? And do you think that her choosing Charlotte was a good option? Let me know what you guys think.